This is a quick style history of Hermosa Beach. Just before we flip into the 1900s, Moses Sherman is gobbling up acres of the South Bay at $35 a pop. He's also buying up train lines. See, he's got a plan. Selling homes and a way to get to and from Santa Monica to Redondo. Moses is actually the main reason most of these beach cities are shaped the way they are. In 1900, the newly formed Hermosa Beach Land and Water Company takes charge of the similarly named beach. Calling it Hermosa is a popular real estate gimmick, selling SoCal as Spanish romance. The next year, Hermosa starts putting down planks along the beach, because walking on sand is a real hassle. Above and below, Manhattan and Redondo, thinking the same thing. Locals start calling the combined boardwalk the Strand. Like the Three Little Pigs, first couple versions of the Strand collapse before the huff and puff of the Pacific. Still, the cities persevere, defending, repairing, and improving. Today, the Strand firmly binds the communities together. In 1907, Hermosa decides itself a good thing, officially incorporates as a city. Tiniest of the local beach towns, clocking in at under 1.5 miles. Herman Smith is Hermosa's first city marshal / tax collector. Early on, he thinks twice about sending the city's cash to Uncle Sam, preferring to hand it over to Jimmy Walker and Jack Daniel. Hermosa Beach suddenly owes the Fed a chunk of change, but the city loves old Herman, comes to his rescue with a fundraiser. Records unclear about his learning his lesson, or even if the guy is ever fired. 1949, Hermosa Beach opens its arms to the Lighthouse Cafe, a must-stop venue for jazz musicians, particularly influential to West Coast jazz, hosting everyone from Chet to Miles. Despite the rise and fall of jazz's popularity, Lighthouse is still one of the few open drop-in spots on the West Coast. And okay, yes, it was in La La Land. While the origins of skateboarding are hard to suss out, Alf Jensen's 1957 device gives Hermosa Beach a unique place in skating history, many historians crediting the bun board as the first skateboard sold to the general public. Grinding to the late 70s, Hermosa Beach's First Baptist Church sits vacant. South Bay punks take up a squatting residency. Those that know call it the church. A crucial rehearsal space for the growing music scene, especially for those connected to Greg Ginn, Black Flag, and SST. Like Silicon Valley for early hardcore punk, growing bands instead of software. Hermosa's long-standing will they won't they tension with offshore drilling has a dramatic break in '84. Oil companies been taking it out to dinner, trying to get something going, but now it's lost its patience. Straight up sues the city. Hermosa freaks out so bad, they hire a company to make fake trials, guesstimating what's the worst that could happen. Company says they might owe the oil companies a giant check with a whole bunch of zeros. Hermosa decides to settle out of court, but doesn't have enough to foot the bill. Another oil company swoops in to help. Out of the frying pan, yada yada. Lucky for Hermosa, there's something to take its mind off its problems, as '84 also marks the first ever Hermosa Beach Open. The city's got a long relationship with beach volleyball, sport being played here since before World War I. A tournament not only solidifies the city's relationship with volleyball, but helps define the South Bay as the place to go to hit a ball over a net while standing in sand. 21st century comes a-knockin', and in 2006, Johnny Anderson wants to do tattoos. Hermosa says yuck, tries to keep him from opening up shop. Not one to turn and run, Johnny takes the city to court. Judge says tattoos ain't free speech. Johnny appeals. Second judge says fuck yeah, it's free speech. Johnny opens your cheating heart in 2011. Like the rest of LA, Hermosa Beach must now adapt or die. If you want to go even further back, before Hermosa was even part of the United States, make sure to check out my Quickstyle History of the South Bay video.